Hello everyone, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. Happy Friday! Let's get started with our good morning song together. We are going to stretch our arms out like airplane wings and fly to one side, fly over to the other side, back to the middle, and now let's take those airplane wings into a big circle out in front of us like this. Bring the circle up over our heads, stretch over to one side, back to the other side. Nice stretching, friends. One last stretch up at the top, and we'll bring the circle back down and sing together. Good morning, dear Earth. Good morning, dear Sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers, everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Good morning, everyone. Before we get started with circle time, let's do 3 things quickly. First, let's turn on our listening ears, like this. The second thing that we need to do is put on our thinking hats. Today my thinking hat has some snaps underneath my chin, so I'm going to snap it up. And the third and final thing that we need to do is warm up our hearts. How do we do that? Will you show me how? That's right. Boom, 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 boom. And now we can get started with circle time. I have the calendar and weather chart behind me, and first we will begin with the date. We start off with the month. The month is right up here. Do you know what the month is? May. You're right. The month is May. Today is May 28th. I'm going to move the chip over from yesterday. Yesterday was May 27th. Today is May 28th, 2021 or 2021. Let's take our counting fingers and let's count the remaining days that are left in the month of May, because as you can see, the month is almost over. After today, we only have 1, 2, 3. 3 more days are left in the month of May, and then next week on Tuesday, we will begin a brand new month. Let's sing the 12 months in a year song together and listen carefully to see if you can hear what month will come after May. The song goes like this. January, February, March and April, May and June, July and August, September, October, November, December, 12 months in a year. Did you hear what month comes after May? June. June will be here in just a few days. And now let's sing the Days of the Week song together. We will hold up 7 fingers like this for each one of the 7 days. If you know the words, you can sing with me. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now we'll travel down to the bottom of the chart. Listen carefully to the sound that the day starts with. You can guess the day if you think you know what it is. This says that yesterday was Thursday. So that means that today is Friday, the last day of the weekday. And tomorrow will be Saturday. Tomorrow will be the first day of the weekend. Let's go back up to the top of the chart where we have the season. What's the season right now? Spring. That's right, friends. The season is springtime where I live. And now we will travel back down to the bottom and sing the weather song together. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? I have not seen this picture on my calendar and weather board in quite a few days. This is a picture of a rainy day. Yesterday afternoon, we got some thunderstorms and then it started raining. And today, when I look outside of my window, it is still raining. After all of that sunshine that we've been getting, my garden needs some rain. My temperature chart is on orange. Today is a warm and rainy day where I live. What's the weather like where you live, friends? Has it been hot and dry, or have you been getting some rain? Look out of your window and tell me what you see. Thanks for sharing with me, and now let's move on to the letter, the number, and the sign of the week. Because today is Friday, it will be the last day talking about this letter. What sound does this letter make? Yeah, yeah. And do you remember what letter this is called? Y. This is a lowercase y. Y says yeah, yeah. And now let's see what's inside of the letter box today. It's something that starts with the letter Y. Here is your first clue. This is a type of an animal. This is a wild oxen that has long, shaggy hair and two horns coming from the top of its head. Do you know what type of animal that is called? Let's take a peek. This is a yak. So a yak is a wild oxen or cattle that has been domesticated. Yaks have long, shaggy hair and two horns coming from the top of its head, and yaks are usually found in Asia. Yaks start with the letter Y. Y. This is how you write a lowercase y. Y. One more time. Today is also the last day going over this double-digit number. What number is this? 25. You're right. Can you show me with your fingers what number you write first? 2. And after 2, you write the number 5. 2, 5. 25. Let's draw 25 tally marks together, or we can just count them. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goes across, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goes across, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 goes across, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 goes across, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 goes across. 25 tally marks. I see groups of 5 tally marks. Let's use our counting fingers and let's count the groups of 5 that we see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 groups of 5 tally marks makes 25 tally marks altogether. And we have some more to count today inside of the box. Because today is Friday, we are going to be counting 25 acorn tops. And as I count them, I'm going to line them up into 2 rows of 10 on top of the box, and then the remaining 5 acorn tops will just go on the bottom. Are you ready to count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 1 row of 10. Let's make the second row of 10 with 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have 10, 20, 21, 22. These 2 tops are connected, so that would be 23 and 24, and 1 more makes 25. 25 acorn tops. And now let's go over the sign of the week. Because today is Friday, it will also be our last day saying garden in sign language. Will you show me how? And let's do that together. Garden. Today we're going to wrap up our focus on gardening. The soil or dirt is the most important part of a garden because it provides the plants with the nutrients that they need to grow and produce food or flowers. But there are many other things that you can find in the soil besides the plant's roots. Can you think of any vegetables that grow under the ground? I can think of carrots and potatoes. And what about animals? Can you think of any living creatures who make their homes in the soil? What about earthworms, moles, and groundhogs? Earthworms are good to find in the garden because they add nutrients to the soil. But something else is not good to find in a garden, and that is a rock. So for today's work, we are going to remove rocks with a special tool called a sifter. Let's go. For today's work, you will need some dirt or sand filled with rocks inside, and then you're going to need a sifter or a colander. So inside of this bucket, I have some compost, which is actually just broken down cow manure. But before I can put this inside of my garden, I need to remove all the rocks that are inside. And I'm going to do that by using this sifter right here. So I'm going to pour some of the compost out onto the sifter like this. And I'm just going to sift over this empty bucket, shake it gently, and I can see that all of the compost is falling between the little holes inside of the sifter, but at the top, the rocks are left because they are too big to fit inside of the holes. So I'll dump the rocks into this bucket, and I'll do it again. Pour some of the compost and just start sifting it like this. Give it a gentle shake, and you can see that this bucket is starting to be filled with just the compost, but the rocks are at the top, and I'll put the rocks inside of this bucket. You can also do this work inside using a sensory bin and just fill the sensory bin with dirt or sand and some rocks, and use your sifter or your colander and remove the rocks that way. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, friends. Thanks for learning with me today. What a busy week we've had learning all about gardening. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up and find me on OutSchool for my live and interactive classes. You can also support my channel by checking out my Patreon page and gain access to bonus features for your child. Before we go, we have one last song to sing. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Join me next week as we move our focus from gardening to the 5 food groups. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday.